All right. I guess it is morning to everyone. I had to check the time. I know I didn't post anything last week. I'm aware. Uh, let's just basically what happened was there was a work event. I wouldn't say a work event, a company event in which I went because I thought it'd be interesting to go. But what happened instead is that it did rain that day, so I didn't really get to do much on the event. Honestly, uh, we just went and ate and took a big picture. So that was all we did. Um, today would be what, vlog 4? Yeah. Now I want to state for the record that for these videos I have no intention of being getting popular or anything from this. Basically, these videos are just to let everyone back home how I'm doing. Because it's not every day back home that someone that is living in a different country, you know, far away by themselves with no family or friends here. So I would like to state that for the record. Second thing, the sound. So I have a mic. You can't probably see it right now, but I have a mic. So it makes it seem like I'm talking really loud or really close to the mic. But in reality, I'm not talking that loud. Like right now, I'm speaking in my normal tone of voice. And I could be in the kitchen or outside and you could still hear me and I would sound that close. So that's something I also want to acknowledge. So I'm not actually being loud or, anything. It's just I put the mic and it gets louder if I put it really close. So yeah, I could still be talking and I could be in a different room. So yeah. Anyway, moving on from that. Update in life. Oh, my summer courses are finally over. So glad for that. I'm back basically almost on my 5-day schedule instead of 6 days. Um, I still have to work one more Wednesday tomorrow. But that was based on my own decision, so as it is what it is. Then after that, I should be done working on Wednesdays unless something else comes up. But I should be getting my 2 days off now. So yeah, was extremely tired from the entirety course of the summer, which was July and August. Was extremely tired, honestly. Some days, I have actually maybe 1 or 2 weeks. I would say there was times where I didn't cook. I kept ordering food, and I kid you not, my kitchen table. It's a small table. It's like a square. I had a bunch of leftover foods. Well, not leftover food. I had a bunch of food trash from takeout. Hey, so it wasn't my best time really, but now that everything's managed to calm down since then. I'm managed to start cooking more. Don't get me wrong, I am still tired as it is because work is work. But I would say that I have, managed to settle down a bit. So yeah. Another update. So this is to like all my anime fans or collector fans out there. I finally discovered. So when I went out last time with Dane and Bruno, if y'all remember, um, after the video had ended, stop it. Me and Dane had went exploring down Nanjing Road again, and well, he wanted to see the anime store, which I showed y'all in the after we got out the metro. I showed him the anime store. Sorry, and to see what was around there. I was like, yeah, sure. So we walked in, and I showed him he was telling me about the Gundam figures. I said I was always interested in those, but I really never knew what was so special about them. So then he explains to me saying basically they're like Legos but more complicated. So I did find out that yeah, they are like Legos. So they're like tiny pieces to build one part of the body. So hold on, I'll give you an example. So I decided to buy one, just the one for the first time, and I was like, let's see how it goes, and try it out. So I did buy one. I bought, as you can see, it's fully built. Let me put it in closer. Fully built. Okay, see? Shield, jetpack. Let me get it close. Head, weapon. See? So, hold on, there we go. So as you see, there was several pieces just for the leg, for the upper body, the head, the arms, and even the pack. The pack gave me problems. Oh, if you notice, there's a gun holstered right there. So I bought this one, and I was like, you know what? This actually seems quite fun because you built it and now it's like a model collectible, right? So I was like, you know what? I'll buy some more. So I bought some more naturally, and something told me that the place that I bought it, it was like about 400. Spent 470 kwai, which I don't know. I don't know how much that is in US dollars. Oh, but I also had to buy a pair of tweezers. Let me see. Yeah, pair of tweezers to clip off pieces because they come in like this. I can't. Hold on. Let me move. There you go. See? So if you look, there's joints right here. You have to clip them off, and then they interconnect with each other like puzzles. But the actual set, the model cost about 370 something or 390 something. I can't really remember. But my instinct told me, I was like, I don't know. I feel like you can get cheaper. So I went to this place that I remember walking into by accident. And I was like, I remember there was a lot of models there. Let me see if there's any cheaper. I found this exact same model. Hold up. I found this exact same model for about 120 kwai less. So about 120 less, than the one that I actually bought from the big anime store. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy them from here now because it was a lot more cheaper and I could get them. There's a lot more options, which I was correct. There was a lot more options. I bought 3 from there, okay? So hold on. I'm going to go by the smallest to the biggest I can say. So the first one I bought, I'm going to show you the box because I haven't built it yet. This one, for classic anime watchers, the Neo Genesis Evosuit, or Evosuit. This is number 2. Yeah, model 2. Okay, so I'm in the process of working on that one right now. I did start it like 2 nights ago. It looks. Oh, crud. Sorry, yeah, see, these pieces are very tiny and small, and they don't want to stay put. Sorry about that. So, yeah, as you see here, I have only the body built for this one. So, I'm working on that one right now. Let me show you the other one. Here we go. The other 2 about the same size. So, the next one I got is a Gundam one. As you can see, hold on. Let it zoom in. There you go. There you go. So it's a black one with a scythe. You see? You probably can't see as much right now. I'll probably show it on later on the next video. I should have it done. Maybe not. Actually, maybe if I work on this one all day, the Neo Genesis one. And lastly, the next one that I was really happy to see that I actually got, hold on a sec. I would say this one took me about 3 hours to make. I bought it and then built it the same day, non-stop. So, because I was really that excited. The Going Merry. No, not the Going Merry, sorry. The Thousand Sunny. Gosh. the Thousand Sunny. I did not find the Going Merry, but I did find the Thousand Sunny. Yep. All of this took me 3 hours to make. It does come with a little stand, and it comes with the 3 vehicles. The Shark Submarine, the little Going Merry boat that they built, and the scooter from the Skypiea arc. Now, I know some of y'all skipped the arc, but the little scooter on the Skypiea arc that Nami rode, that she was able to learn really quickly. But actually, fun fact, these pieces right here, these come out, and I can put the numbers 3 and 1 on them for, you know, for the different gears or the switches. But yeah, this one took me about 3 hours to make. I thought you had to paint these, but nothing has been painted except, if anything, most of the stuff here is stickers. So the dark lines right here, stickers, the yellow stickers. Actually, even if you can look, the claws right here, they're stickers. The flag, of course, stickers. So I would say I was pretty excited when I found this one. This one's supposed to be the Wano version. The thing is, what makes it the Wano version is the characters. And I would say the characters are the only thing that needs to be painted. And I didn't get paint because I didn't know they had to be painted. So that's alright though. I was more excited getting the Thousand Sunny. I didn't find the Going Merry. It was between the Thousand Sunny from the Wano edition version or the Thousand Sunny after the 2-year arc with the Fishman arc. So that's all I could find. But I was like, I'll just take these 3 because I know they were going to take me a while. But actually, I finished that one and the first model the same day, I think. I believe so, I did. Yeah, I did. So I finished the first model the same first, then the Thousand Sunny second. But yeah, I've just been chilling. What else is new? So I know in my last few videos, I mentioned that I was going to mention something. And, well, the thing is that I'm mentioning is, and it's probably not a big deal, but I'll be traveling to Japan late September. Now, that if anyone that knows me, I've been always trying to visit Japan and always talking about Japan for many years, right? And I finally managed to book everything that I need. Now, many people might ask, oh, what are you going to do there? You know, what are you going to see? You know, where are you going to sue? And I was like, well, I have no plans, really. Now, hear me out. I know people are like, oh, you're going to Japan and you have no idea what you're going to do? Well, for me, since I'm going by myself, I think it would be better for me to not plan anything, really, because if you plan so much, you can't really, you know, enjoy what it really has to offer, you know? And then I know the basic rules with Japan, like you have to say a certain phrase before you eat, like a mini prayer before you eat. When it comes to the shrines, when you do like the offering, you're supposed to throw in coins, clap 1, 2, 3 after you ring the bell 3 times, if I remember. I can't remember the bell, but I know the clapping's after the bell. The metros, I know, or the trains. Now, Japan is more hardcore on the metro and trains. So, in Japan, they're completely silent on the metro. That I'm aware of. Here in China, I would say it would be silent some days, but most of the time I haven't seen it silent. I've seen many of the locals here talk on their phone, talk with their person next to them, or watch videos on their laptop or iPhone, like not like full blast, but you could still hear the video. So it's not as strict compared to Japan, but it's not like loud enough to say like everything is noisy. But then again, you could still the noisy part really is just the train itself. But Japan is different. I know with Japan, it's like completely silent. Like, there's no noise. Like, you can't even talk, right? I know that there's certain lines. Like, you have to be in a line. So most people has to be on the right side or on the left side. I can't remember what was the big deal about that, but I know I gotta remember what it was. It depends on the area, I think. Now the funny thing is the bowing. They don't really do bowing as much. It's more like respect of the person, but I wouldn't say they do it as often as much. But I know they still do it quite a bit. Sorry, I'm looking at the cat. So what else did they do? What else do I need to be aware of? I don't know. Man, I am completely lost. Oh, let me move on from that. So the places I plan to visit. So it's gonna be a little bit hectic getting there, but I'm gonna be there for Tokyo for one night. Can you even see me? I don't know, probably. If I sit like this. Alright. If I do it the other way. 1 second, let me pause this real quick. Okay, so I just adjusted the camera a bit because my right side was dark. And the sun's coming from this way, so you can see me better now. Let me turn it this way. There we go. So now you can see me better. Anyway, gonna go to Tokyo for one night, just when I get there, so I'm there. Then I'm gonna head to Kyoto. I'll be in Kyoto for the majority of the time. Probably visit Osaka, part of it as well. But Kyoto is quite big as it is. Same thing with Osaka. I'm mostly going there for the leisurely, calm time. You know, I'm not gonna try to go there for like the party or the nightclub or the shopping. Really, I just want to like relax. You know. But yeah, I'm going to Japan, hoping things go well. I would say I had a hard time finding an eSIM that I can pay with my card here. Yeah, I do have a debit card here. But it was really hard because there was one, but it was asking for a zip code, and the thing is, I don't think the Chinese or the locals here use zip codes when it comes to that. And if so, I have no idea where it is, honestly. I managed to figure out the CV of my card, which was hard, which is the 3-digit number, like the 3-digit security number for your card. I managed to figure that one out. That was quite stressful. Could not figure out the zip code. So I kept looking, managed to find an app to get an eSIM, which is unlimited data for 8 days, which I am happy with that because that means I can watch videos, use my social media apps, do what I need to do with when I'm there. Stop it. And then I already had the tickets and everything, and the luggage situation fixed. I do need to worry about the train though. Now, I would say I would have plenty enough time to get from point A to point B. I did think of that in advance, but it's more of like figuring it out, you know. What else is I new going on? What else is new going on? Trying to think. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure stuff out that's new. No, nothing much really, honestly. Not much is new. Sorry about that. So something happened with the memory card. I'm guessing it was too much. I had not much storage for the video. Um. Anyway, what was I going to mention? I should have used that time to actually think of something. No. Yeah, I honestly got nothing. I'm trying to think. Oh, that was a lot sweet. But other than that, not really much has happened. I've just been exploring, or not exploring, just resting, honestly. Uh, Managed to meet some new teachers. They seem pretty chill. Still haven't met anyone about my age. Mostly everybody's older than me, of course. I feel like I'm probably the youngest person that they hired. Uh, because honestly, like I said, I haven't met anyone. I haven't met anyone like that, or my age anyway. So yeah, um, I'm always surprised because sometimes I meet some of them. They look a lot younger than I think, but then they hit me with the age. I was like, oh, you're older than me. Very nice, very nice. mm, Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do today or tomorrow for the first half. Um, oh, I gotta hang up my clothes. I would say I need to hang up my clothes. Um, yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like, I honestly might just rest today because tomorrow might be the first Wednesday I am able to sleep in. Cause I've been waking up about 6 in the morning, almost 6 days in a row. Yeah. Last week it should have. I mean, I could have slept in for like what, 4 days? No Monday, no Tuesday, no Thursday. No, I could have slept in for. Hold on. 5 days. I could have slept in for 5 days, but because of the event, I had to wake up early. No, wait a minute. Yeah. I had to wake up early. Yeah. I had to wake up early for the event to be there. Um. So yeah, that went great. I did take some photos, cause what happened was it rained, like heavy rain. Like it was that bad that when it rains bad that you can see the river, like the rain makes its own river because of the slope. Yeah, that's what happened. Some guys were playing soccer, and well, I had to take some pictures because like it was nice. Some other folks took some pictures, which there was pretty nice as well. But I would say they had the advantage of the light still being out at that time, so they got more clear pics compared to what I did. Because by the time I was taking pictures, it was very cloudy and it was pouring heavy, so it looks like they were blurry. I should definitely post those as well. Um, Nami's doing great. Nami. Ain't that right, girly? Hmm? Hey, hey, Nami's. Come say hi to the camera. Come here. Come say hi to the camera. Come here. Come here. She thinks I'm playing with her. That's fine. What else? On that trip, I was thinking on the not the trip, but the when we were doing the event, we had to go on a bus. The first time I got on a charter bus, and there was plenty seats because there was multiple buses for multiple centers. Our centers went with another's, but there was multiple seats, and I had my own seat. And for the folks back home, when you're on a charter bus, you don't get that much space. But I got space. That was when I sat down, like there wasn't much for me to do on my phone, honestly. I saw this. I only see Instagram Reels can only keep me entertained for so long. I wasn't really interested in watching YouTube. Didn't want to watch anime at the time. The only games I have on my phone is Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Yeah, I know. But Clash of Clans I've been having since I was the 7th grade, so that's about when I was like 7th grade, 12, 13, maybe? Or 14? I can't remember. Anyway, it was a long time, so I did not deleting that account. So yeah, I sat on there and I was like, man, it would have been great to have my DS. And the reason why I say that, because I had, oh, there you are. I had Pokemon games on my DS. Oh man, it would be great to have that. I regret not bringing that with me, because there would be so many, like I could play it on the Metro. Just play my Pokemon games. Because what I did was, I beat the main story games, all of them. But what I do is, each time I start a new game, I use a different team or try to challenge myself a little bit. So like, for example, one time I played with only starter Pokemons from different generations. Then I would be like, okay, my next one's like, I haven't tried this one before. Let me try him out. Or try this one out. Sometimes it's trial and error. But one person that I would always choose, no matter what, Totodile. Because I always liked Totodile and Feraligatr. I don't like his second evolution, in my opinion, but everybody has their own taste. Him and Lugia, they were always my favorites, because my first ever DS game that I would say that was mine, when my mom bought it for me, was Pokemon Soul Silver. It was for a summer. School was over. It was for summer. I played it on my DS. That was probably the first game that I ever grew attached with, right? And the thing is, at that time, it came with the Pokewalker, so it was like this big, maybe, and you could send a Pokemon into the Pokewalker, and you can walk around with it, get steps, and get items, and then send it back to the game, and you get those items, right? I lost the Pokewalker at school one time. I don't know how. It was in my pocket, and then it disappeared. I honestly think someone took it from me. I'm not sure, honestly. It just literally disappeared from my pocket. Then, for some reason, I accidentally washed it one time. Still worked. It still worked amazingly somehow. I remember back at that time, there was someone that I knew in that school who played the opposite version, the Heart Gold version. And they managed to get a level 100 Arceus. And my greedy self, you could say, they let me borrow it to see the game. I did take some of their legendaries, including the Arceus. But then I moved. So I did feel bad afterwards, but I tried my best to make sure I keep the game. Eventually, I lost my DS and the game many years later. So the level 100 Arceus was gone and everything like that. So I was kind of sad with that. Like there was Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre. I think there was a Giratina as well, I want to say. I can't remember. So I was kind of sad when that happened. So in high school, after I was working in the fields, I saved up, bought a 3DS, the 3DS XL. It had, I think it was like a Luigi version or a Super Mario's version, because it had Luigi and Mario on the cover, but it was silver. And I bought a Soul Silver game. The Soul Silver game, it did have a lot. This was like, it had some legendaries in there, so I was happy with that. But I was more happy when I was able to play the games once more. And then my family got me the 3DS version of Ultra Moon. So yeah, that was great to play. found out that there was a Pokemon bank, so I could send all my Pokemon into there. It was very useful because I was able to make repeats and send them into there. So I had a lot of legendaries and level 100s in there. Um, so yeah, I still regret not bringing that DS with me. But I did save up and buy that DS for my own. So anyway, moving on from that. What else should I talk about today? This is very difficult. Um, I don't know. Not much is really going on with my life. I mean, yeah, not much. Oh, I finally reached out to someone back that I knew from like middle school, and supposedly I found out a lot of folks that I knew in that middle school, in my first year of high school. I won't say the names. I won't say the names or the school, but supposedly I found out a lot of them folks got married, divorced, got kids, married again, divorced again, and I was like, geez, what is everybody my age trying to do? Like I'm not questioning it. If you're happy, you're happy. I'm not gonna question your lifestyle, but the only thing is I'm gonna question is that what you really wanted in life? You know, is that what you really wanted to achieve in life? Am I in the am I myself am the right person to be asking that question? No, of course not. But it's kind of strange. Or not strange. It's kind of crazy. There we go. Kind of crazy to see that happening, right? So I was like, wow. And I don't even talk to anybody from those schools no more. Like, honestly, I feel like they honestly forgot all about me. Which, by all fairness, I understand because middle schools you get to make your friend groups. In high school, you go with the same friend groups, but when you leave, it depends whether those friends were good or not, and those friend groups may disperse, but you may keep one or two from there. So I would say I get that because when I went to the new school after we moved from that area, everybody had their friend group, so I never really was part of them. By all means, I couldn't care less either. Um, what else? Um, hmm. So guess what happened? I was teaching a VIP student. What it means is it's just one student, and I'm only teaching certain things from that content. Um, I told him that they were gonna be being taught by a different teacher, and he was like, okay. He goes like, teacher, I have a question before you go. I said, yeah. What's up? He goes, teacher, are you Indian? I laughed. I was like, no, I'm not Indian. He goes, what are you? I said, I'm Mexican. He's like, Mexican? He's like, I was like, yeah, I'm Mexican. He goes, oh, so you're from Mexico? I said, no, 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 no. I'm from the U.S., but I'm Mexican. He's like, huh? He's like, I was born in the U.S., but both of my parents are Mexican, and I was born in the U.S. He's like, oh, you're Mexican American. I was like, yeah. I just made it. I said that. I said yeah to make it seem simple, and I get it. I mean, I look Indian. I get it. I mean, trust me. I get it from all my family members a lot. They'll be telling me I look Arab. I still miss that joke. I'm still surprised my grandfather made that joke. Basically, what happened was one day, me, my mom, and my siblings went to visit my grandparents, and like close by was a gas station, but it was like owned by Arabs. I want to say I don't know the actual ethnicity. Yeah, I don't know the actual ethnicity of the owners, but I knew the guy. I knew one of the guys because I went to the same school before I moved, and my grandfather was like saying, "Oh, try to see if you can get us a discount." I was so surprised and shocked. I was like, "Did you just really say that?" All my family members and my grandfather laughed because it's an inside joke. So I was like, but yeah, I get how the students might confuse me as Indian, and there is current beef between Indians and the Chinese, from what I know. I don't know too much about it, but I know that they do have beef with each other, which is like you know. But other than that, I don't think really much has really changed here either. People come and go. Some people left from the center. Some people are coming. Uh, Not much is exciting. I honestly might just stay in today, finish building the figure or the model. Like I said, you know, it depends how what I'm feeling. Um, I don't know. It's gonna get hard to adjust again because of the fact that I don't have to work in the morning. So I would say, yeah, gonna figure what to do out. Um, I do need to go grocery shopping because I think I'm on my last packet of chicken. I have one in the fridge to thaw out because I figured, okay, that's what I mentioned. Okay, it's overheating. Let me pause this real quick. So recording on my phone now. Camera was getting overheated, and I think I was running out of minutes to really record on there. Oh, let me move this to the side. There we go. So turned it off. Right. Now, what I'm gonna mention, the food, as in not like the cooked food, but the food like you use to cook, like chicken, beef, everything. I was actually surprised, and now it's come to the point like I have to be self-aware of what I leave out to thaw. So back home, when we buy meat from the store, we usually put it in the freezer, and most of us, I myself would, when we're gonna cook, we're gonna put it in the sink to thaw out, right? And when you come back from the long day, you can see that the meat's still fine, and you cook with it. I found out the hard way that I have to make sure I leave my meat out in the fridge rather than the sink because I closed the door to the kitchen to the living room. And the reason why is because of Nami. Yeah. Yes, I'm talking about you, woman. What the reason is because she tends to wreck the apartment as it is. So I leave her in the balcony. Don't worry, she has shade, she has food, she has water, and she has her cat litter. It's just only when I'm gone. When I'm here, I let her run around. As you can see that she runs around half the time. I let her run around. But I keep the door closed because sometimes I come at night and I turn on the light and she knows I'm here and she starts meowing because she wants to be let in. Girl, calm down. So I close the door. But because I close the door and that door is closed, the kitchen gets warmish, you could say. So it thaws the meat faster. But the difference between the meat here and the meat over back in the US is this meat here is fresh. Like fresh. And I found this out because one of the other international teachers says, "Oh yeah, because the meat here is fresh. There's basically no preservatives." And I didn't realize how much preservatives changed how we store our meat. And I was honestly surprised. And basically what happened is I left the meat to thaw out in the sink. And I would say I had the meat in the fridge for maybe about a day before I cooked it the next day. Because I let it thaw out in the sink after that. And when I let it thaw out and I came back and I opened it, I noticed that there was some stuff on the bone of the pork chop because it was pork chops. So I was like, yeah, I'm not cooking that because if I eat this and I get sick, I'm not going to be doing well for work. And I was right. Found out the hard way about that. Well, I didn't eat it, trust me. I just ordered that night. So I told myself I'm just going to buy chicken. Now, I can buy beef because beef is not a problem here. But the beef is more expensive than the chicken. So I've been cooking stuff with chicken. So curry. So I've been buying ground beef. So making pasta or spaghetti. They have no Alfredo sauce here. I would probably have to make that on my own. Oh, I can make Alfredo sauce. I realized that. Wait a minute, I can make my own Alfredo sauce. I just realized that because I made pasta before. I just need is creamer, milk, cheese, and some seasoning. I can make that for dinner tonight. I can make that for dinner. I just gotta buy. So, oh, okay. There you go. Now my mission is to go grocery shopping. Which I have plenty of time. Oh, my phone's right there. Oh, I gotta check my watch actually. Which I have plenty of time to go do. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that now, so I don't have to worry about it later. So yeah, the food is very fresh here, very fresh, and which I would have to give my respects on that. But it makes it hard for me as well because someone that's gone from like from Saturday and Sundays, I'm gone from like 6 in the morning from 8 in the afternoon because I get back here at 8. Why is there an Asian ladybug in the house? I don't know. Sorry. Some during the weekdays it's from about 10 to 10. Yeah, 10 to 10, basically. Can't tell this like. So yeah, I'm gone most of the day. So yeah, I can't like cook it leisurely. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the only days I can't cook. But I definitely need to go grocery shopping because I need to buy more drinks. I've been drinking soda. I've been drinking soda only when I eat. Other than that, I'd be drinking water. So at work, I would drink water if I'm finished if I don't have any food. But I drink water. Here at the house, I don't drink water because I drink soda because that's the only time I drink whenever I eat. Um, Lately I've been drinking coffee. I would say, not like oh I've been drinking coffee every day, but I've been drinking coffee. Um, what else? I'm tempted to see if I can buy Kool-Aid. But then I'll be like, what's the point of me buying Kool-Aid if I don't drink it, you know? I've been drinking a lot of that tea that I showed you on the last video. What else? Anything else, Nami? Yeah, that's the only thing I'll be drinking. But I definitely realized I can make my own sauce. Because I had made baked mac and cheese before. And theoretically speaking, if I can make this sauce, which was like a cheese sauce, I can use that as well to make Alfredo. In theory, yes, I could. Which would work out for me anyway. But yeah, what else? What is it? What is beeping? Hold on. I have no idea what's beeping. Might be from outside. Sometimes I could be hearing stuff from outside. It'd be crazy. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to walk and then bike the rest of the way there. Yeah. Try to think. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because I have no oven. So it makes most of the stuff that I make is cut in half. And I don't have any pots and pans like I do back home. So I'm not sure if I can make Alfredo tonight. If I can make that, oh, that'd be so great. I haven't had chicken Alfredo. I would say a food that I miss back home, like a restaurant, not like real like actual food, but like a restaurant that I missed, would have to be between ooh. I would say actually it don't have to be between anything. It would be Chick-fil-A. I really miss Chick-fil-A. I really miss the sandwich with cheese. Oh, that'd be so good. I can't make the minis because I have no oven. So, what is beeping? I don't know what's beeping, honestly. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else do I need. So the food, yeah, food. Portion sizes. The portion size is very small. I can keep hearing that. What is that? Oh, it's the watch. Sorry, I keep hearing the beeping, and I was like, what's going on? Found out it's the watch. Portion sizes is very small. For like example, ice cream. I bought ice cream. It had 4 pints, not even pints, 4 ice cream about this big. About this big. Let me give you a good size. So if this is my hand, it would probably be about maybe, yeah, about the palm of my hand. About the palm of my hand. It was probably that big. And it only was 4. 2 chocolate, 2 vanilla. Don't get me wrong, was it good? Yes, it was good. But I wish there was a little bit more. But of course, because mostly the food here is fresh and it does expire quite quickly, that's why the portions are so little. Which in a way I understand why then. But I do miss that. I do miss chocolate cookies and cream ice cream. I do miss that. Other than that, not much has been going on. Um, yeah, not much has really been going on. Really, I've just been chilling. Some of my coworkers, not like the other teachers, but uh, like the course consultants, like they talk to the parents. They were surprised when I told them that I made the food because I was heating up my food, and they're like, "You made this?" I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I made it." And they're like, "Oh." This is like, "Can you make Chinese dishes?" I was like, "No, not yet." It's like, "You should try to learn." It's like, I do want to learn. Trust me, I do want to learn. But it's like most of the time I come home, I have to make something that's quick and easy for me to eat. Like my days off today, yeah, don't get me wrong. I could cook it if I tried, but one, I don't know if like the recipes online are the same as the ones they cook here. Two, I don't know if I have the right stuff for that either. And I don't want to be spending all out on something I may or may not have, and then finding out that what I bought was a waste of time and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna stop it from here right now. Since this one might be shorter compared to the last video, but longer than the first 2 videos, I might add some clips of the event. If not, I might just post it on Instagram as always. Check that out. I will have to post something for today. I know that for a fact. It's just like I said, been busy, been held up. Last week I didn't even get a chance to really rest, honestly. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to rest last week, so I was completely drained last week. I'm glad that I actually get more time off this week, but not as much as I hoped. But it's fine either way. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this time, yeah, hopefully this time or next week I might have something a little bit better, or I might be out and about. Like I said, do apologize that it's another boring vlog of me talking in my apartment with the cat. But I knew I had to get this recorded today, and I basically have no energy to really go out and record today unless I'm gonna be dragged out. But other than that, my plan today is just to relax, build the models, play video games, maybe watch some anime. Just relax and chill, you know? Might order pizza for lunch. Maybe. and then make the chicken Alfredo for tonight. I'm hoping that works. Because I remember it's creamer. Is it cream? Yeah. No, it was half and half. Not creamer. It was half and half milk, cheese, and seasoning. Which I need to buy seasoning because I only got paprika, salt, cumin, something called 5 seasonings in chicken bouillon, and black pepper. But I've been only using the chicken bouillon, black pepper, salt, and paprika because the cumin doesn't taste right. 5 seasoning gives it a sweet flavor, which I don't want. I had a barbecue flavor, like, oh, that tasted just like home. But I ran out. Well, I didn't run out. It's just the seasoning got stuck together. Like a clump. So I was like, it was getting irritating. So I have to buy some more. But that would mean if I would buy that, I would have to go all the way back to the Blue Hippo, which is a store in... Unless I go buy a game today. I could go buy a game. You know what? I might go out just a little bit just to explore. I might record some more. Who knows? I won't take my camera with me this time because, one, I don't think I have enough space for my memory cards right now. And, hey, what are you doing? Leave my sandals alone. Hey, shh, no, not me. Look at me. Don't give me that look. Sorry, she's trying to bite my sandals, and I was getting tired of putting on my shoes, go take out the trash. Hey! And getting food from downstairs, so I bought some sandals down the road. It's like cheap sandals, honestly. But might have to go to the Blue Hippo store. It's like another grocery store, just more fancier, to buy the seasoning because that's where I bought the barbecue seasoning. They had more, but the ones around here and the one in Aldi don't really have a good... I wouldn't say they don't have a good variety. They do got good ones, but not something that I want. Because I know I can... Okay, maybe for me crazy to say I can taste it. But I can tell which one would taste good for me and which one wouldn't. I honestly might not record because I'm just going to be too busy shopping. Yeah. But I think I'm just going to get seasoning from there. Because everything else in there is pretty... But then if I go there, it would just be for the seasoning. Everything else is quite expensive in there. Yeah. I'll just buy some seasoning from Aldi. Hope for the best. But yeah. I guess I'll end it from here. Hopefully I will see y'all next week with something better. Currently my hair is still fine, so don't come at me if I need a haircut. I might get it before I leave to Japan, maybe not. I don't know. I do know I need to trim my beard and everything like that, but I'll worry about that later. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope y'all have a good day or good night. I don't know. Whenever y'all watch this, just have a good time. Alright, see you guys.